Hello and welcome back to another episode of Offside Opinions. We're here after game week, match day 3, and we're going to do an overview of the Premier League games, and then we're going to discuss the horrific Man United defeat. Notice how my voice went like this to like this to like this to like this to
That's
like
great
this.
voice modulation from you.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, so let's get started. First off, Arsenal versus Brighton, 1-1. Controversial call there by the refs. What do we think, guys?
I want to
We
say Brighton is not the piece of cake everyone thought they were. With or without the red, that's what I want to say in defense of my football
Okay.
club. But we'll get to Man United later. But very, very soft call, I thought, on the second yellow. But I guess that's a new rule in the Prem. But all I want to see is some like consistency with most issues in the Premier League. I feel that's the issue. It's just there's no
Yeah,
consistency. Like sometimes you see like the ball getting kicked so blatantly and no yellow.
it
And
happened in this game also, no?
yeah, it did. And it happened in the Liverpool United game also, where someone gave a foul. I don't remember who, but I remember it being not given a yellow, and then the commentator also mentioning it. So I don't know, like, if fair play to Rice, he came out and he said, like, it was a fair call. Like, I did kick the ball and my tackle in the first half deserved a yellow. But I don't know, it was a bit soft. He barely touched the ball. So I don't know, but the tough result for Arsenal. But
Yeah.
let's see. Let's
Definitely
see.
not what they were expecting
Yeah, but
or
it's
what
tough.
we were expecting from Arsenal.
It's tough, I guess, when like Rice is such an important player for their system
Yeah.
and how they play. So, and I don't think they or anyone in the world really rates Thomas Partey all that much. So,
Arsenal fans rate him, bro.
I mean, uh, for GL11, sure.
For jail 11. Kurt
no, he's
Zuma
a
is behind him
decent.
at centre back.
Yeah,
No, he's a decent player though, bro. Last game he played pretty decent. Not the Brighton game, the game before the Brighton game.
yeah, the
I
Wolves
think
game.
against
Yeah.
Villa.
Yeah. Oh, Villa.
Villa.
Villa,
Wow.
Villa.
Villa, Villa.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that was a good
Um.
game.
Shah, your thoughts?
Yeah. Same thing. I don't see how that's ever a second yellow, bro. Like I understand if he kicked the ball, he
Yeah.
literally just tapped it, bro. Everyone
Bro,
does it.
having said that, like you saw the Brighton player, he was going to kick the ball, and Rice just tapped it away, and Rice got like he fell down as a like the
Like the
player
follow through.
connect, yeah, the follow through. So like theoretically, the argument could be made that Brighton wanted to take the free kick quickly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like they.
Rice,
I understand
yeah,
that also, but it's hard to. It's like a bit of a gray area, bro, because it is technically, as a ref, you could see why it's given, but it's also so soft as in
yeah.
you're like,
Yeah.
is
Bro,
that
I
really a
also think
second?
there should be made a provision that like a second yellow shouldn't be given for that, Like I
Yeah, it's
understand the
taking a player
first yellow.
out.
I think
Yeah,
if it's
Yeah.
blatant and it like really stops
yeah,
like a chance being created, then fine. But they're so far back in their half that
yeah,
whatever it is, it's not going to be like a clear and obvious chance that
yeah.
arises from it.
Yeah.
So I think that's where it's like it's not really a second yellow, but yeah, at the end of the day, it is now he has the red
It is
card.
what
It's
it
not
is.
going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the problem is even that you signing that Marino guy is I think he's injured.
Injured, yeah.
So
Yeah.
and Declan Rice is obviously he's irreplaceable in that team.
He has
So
a
I think it'll be tough
Yeah.
for
Druma-esque
them.
injury. He's hurt his shoulder.
Oh, nice. For those of you who don't
Yeah,
know, I've had a recurring dislocation, left shoulder.
sure.
Happened about 8 times in about 18 months. Then I
Damn.
had to get a surgery. Now I'm titanium. Titanium man.
When someone will go say hi to him and all his shoulder pop, they're like, oh shit.
Yeah, take my t-shirt off,
It's
shoulder would
quite.
pop. Anything my shoulder
uh,
would pop, it'd be pretty bad.
but now,
Yeah.
now it's amended. Now it's nice and strong.
Now I'm like CR, bro.
Huh?
I am titanium.
Oh, that was a good one. That was a good
I,
one.
I
Yeah.
like it. Old
Like I
school
have
stuff.
two screws holding my shit together.
Damn.
Yeah. But on that note, should we move on to
Yeah.
Brighton, Southampton? Brighton with the 3-1 victory. Mabueno
Oh,
two
bro.
goals.
Brighton?
Brentford,
Oh, sorry,
Brentford,
Oh,
Brentford.
yeah,
Brentford, Southampton.
yeah,
Brentford with a 3-1 victory. Mabueno with 2 goals and Wissa with 1 goal.
So,
No Ivan Toney,
yeah,
of course. Still
yeah.
managed to get a good win. And we had all of these goals against Aaron Ramsdale,
Oh, yeah,
new
yeah.
signing for
Ramsey.
Southampton.
Yeah. Pretty
bro, I
What do
thrilling.
we
really,
think? Did you guys watch this game?
I was watching Matchday live and I saw like the moments. I wasn't watching like the
Okay,
live game,
okay.
but
Good goals or what? I didn't watch the game.
bro, I think obviously Brentford will miss Ivan Toney, but Mbeumo and Wissa are really good players.
Yeah,
But I
Yeah,
think
Which is
the
good.
Mabueno's
problem is Southampton, bro. Southampton's defense. I am so every time I watch Benedek play, he's always scoring an own goal or making like a goal causing error. But Southampton's defense is so bad, bro. I really think they're gonna go down. I don't think they're a very good team, and I don't know. They're one of those like yo-yo
okay.
clubs, that keep going
Yeah.
up and down. I think they're
Yeah,
definitely,
But
yeah.
funny journey for Ramsdale. He was at Southampton's promotion game in Wembley last year, dressed up as Hagrid, and now he's playing for them. That's pretty fun.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And
And then
another piece of lore from this game. Another recognizable player, Adam Lallana, came on in the 82nd
Oh,
minute.
damn.
He came
I
on in
thought
the 82nd minute and assisted the goal in the 95th minute.
Damn.
Consolation goal, of course, but
Yeah.
came on and made an impact.
But Adam Lallana, James Milner, Milner has been playing for like decades. He still starts for Brighton, bro. How is that possible?
the
He's broken the record of most Premier League seasons played by a player. Ryan Giggs held it previously. I think it was
Yeah.
19 seasons. He's
Damn.
played 20 seasons.
That's
that's
crazy.
crazy.
Yeah.
Bro,
But
Ivan
yeah,
Toney, the Saudi. That's
Yeah.
yeah, Ivan Toney to Saudi.
I actually thought he'd go to
Al
Arsenal. I
Ali,
thought
Yeah. Al Ali.
Al Hilal. Yeah,
Al Ali.
Al
Al
how
Ali.
much
Sultan.
did he go for? Do we know?
40 mil.
What is
40
the
mil.
40
Yeah.
mil? If they're ready to sell him for 40 mil, I'm surprised no one else picked him up.
Bro, no, like wasn't he available for 40 mil? I remember early in the summer, like Brentford's price was 40 mil.
It was around that much.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
surprised. Forget
He is
United.
also
I'm surprised.
28, probably
Bro,
has
but
like
still
4 years
good player.
left.
Yeah. I thought Arsenal
Can't
could
build
go
it.
for him,
Yeah.
no?
Arsenal could go for him. Yeah. I'm
Yeah, I
He's
thought
surprised
they
late
he
should
went
have.
20s.
to Saudi, not somewhere else.
I thought they
Yeah.
should have gone for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
But
they
speaking of
really
Arsenal, they've signed Raheem the Dream.
Oh yeah, they've signed Raheem Sterling,
Yeah,
we
which is
spoke about it
funny.
last time. So good depth, I guess.
yeah.
Yeah, good depth. Um, Another piece of transfer news. We can speak about Chelsea now.
Okay, let's go for it.
It's the time. Cabs, you wanted a really you said you hate watch this Chelsea game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because of our good friends Krishna Shan and Nishan Patri. I was doing nothing on Sunday evening, so I decided to hate watch this Chelsea game. And I switched it off for about 10 minutes when Chelsea scored because I was like, what's the point now? But then I put it back on and I thought Palace played decently, but Chelsea should have won this game. Like they created way more chances. The XG was one goal, one entire goal ahead of Palace. But my favorite or like favorite player to hate scored, Nico Jackson scored a pretty decent goal. And
Yeah.
our good friend's least favorite Chelsea player, Nico Jackson. But Cole
Yeah.
Palmer in that midfield cam role is just looking amazing.
He's
And
amazing. Yeah.
yeah, he was just playing really, really well. And Chelsea should have just done
I
well by
just
him.
love that he takes so much responsibility.
Yeah, and he's so young as well.
Yeah, so young, taking all the
Yeah.
responsibility.
Shah with a bit of this
Bro,
thing,
because
but
last season I really went into him, but
yeah.
I'm still gonna back him. Good player, but I don't think he's gonna become that. What if he gets injured? Then what?
Bro,
You can't depend on such
I
a young
think
player so much. What if he's
yeah, no,
gonna get
I
Yeah.
think
overworked? What
Chelsea
if he
also
loses it?
extended Nico Jackson's contract till 2033, which is a nuts year to think
What?
about. Yeah,
I didn't know this, bro.
2033.
yeah,
That's insane.
Bro,
yeah,
That's a whole 9 years.
yeah. till
Well, I'm
June
sure
2023.
Chelsea supporters must be very happy, long-term
Yeah.
commitment. That's what they're looking for in their players, right?
I mean, we'll only find out if it bites them in the ass. Only time can tell.
Yeah.
But
But
Jaden, the bum, also has
yeah,
moved on to Chelsea, which
Yeah.
I'm not too displeased
unbiased
about.
opinion. Yeah, give us your unbiased opinion.
I'm not too displeased about. He's a fat ass. He's a lazy ass cunt. Not the biggest fan. I don't see where he's gonna play in Chelsea. I think Chelsea have like six players in either wings that
Yeah.
are better than him. So I don't
I
really.
see good business for United getting him off the books.
Yeah, but also Sancho said this really funny thing. He was like, "Oh, like I know Maresca from my days at City, but Sancho left City in 2018, and Maresca only went to City in 2020." So straight up lie there from Jaden. But
Yeah.
Nice.
Dude, you know what really pisses me off? That like when I went to play football the other day and all these like random guys, like people who know what's going on in football, but they don't actually know. Like they
yeah,
just read the
Yeah.
headlines of like the
yeah,
Guardian or the Sun and
yeah,
they're like, oh my God. They don't like there's this narrative of Ten Hag, like, oh, no one looks at Jadon Sancho's side as to how easy it was to just make amends. Like
yeah,
regardless, and
Yeah,
he was
just say
partying
sorry.
in New York for 3 months and like he didn't give a shit. Things
yeah,
like that. But it's very frustrating, but I think it's a very good business for United, bro. I think it's
Yeah,
better
he's
for him as well.
efficient.
Like I'm sure like he'll do
Yeah.
decently. Like
Yeah.
I don't know if he's gonna start, and I feel like if Enzo Maresca, who's very, as we've seen, is very harsh on some players like Mudryk.
yeah.
I feel like if
Yeah.
he does that on Sancho,
You
Sancho
start
can't throw
crying
a fit at this
again.
point. Yeah, he
Yeah, you
can't
start
throw a fit
Yeah.
at this point
crying.
because his career is
Yeah.
gonna go. His reputation is gonna be that he's sensitive, and if you say, "Oh, pass the ball a
Yeah.
little more accurately" or something, he's gonna start crying
Yeah,
and leave.
Yeah.
So
I'm also curious to see what type of manager Maresca is. Like, is he someone who goes hard, like shits on his players, that type of vibe? Or is he like protective?
I mean, in the
who
press
knows?
conferences, he's been
Seems like he means his
Mourinho-esque and
business. Yeah.
like
Yeah, he's
been
like,
pretty rash on his players, especially for a new
yeah.
manager. Like I wouldn't say some of the things he said, but to each their
Yeah.
own. But yeah, I don't know.
But also,
I actually sorry, Shah, but I actually
go
think
on, go on.
like just on the Chelsea topic, I actually think they're going to do better than a lot of like the fans, especially their fans think they are. Like I don't like I see the whole thing about like having so many players and all, but I don't think it's
Yeah.
necessarily that bad. Like if someone just shit. Like when you saw the United game, like last week, not this current one we played Liverpool, but last week when I looked at the subs bench and who we can bring on, we had like maybe two people who could make a difference. When you look at the Chelsea subs bench, they have 1-1 with someone, which ironically happened, and they brought on their people and nothing happened. But if they're 1-1 with
Something
someone,
could have happened.
they have like five like full they can play a full blown new front line, new camp,
Yeah.
like just try something, you don't know.
Get it together. Yeah.
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 That is true.
Yeah.
Um,
So,
I
Chelsea Palace.
Yeah.
Shah, did you have something to say? Sorry, I think I interrupted you.
no, no, no. Just on the Sancho thing, really quick. I think
Yeah,
United. I
yeah.
think this is the best case scenario for United because I think at one point United fans and just the club as well didn't think they were going to get rid of Sancho. We were going to make a big loss, but we managed to make around half our money back because they're obligated to buy him,
Hmm.
Yeah.
and they're paying his wages, which is like 300K or whatever throughout the loan. So I think it's really good
Yeah.
business from because the other
Yeah.
option was Juventus, which was just a
It's
loan.
good, it's good firefighting business. Maybe
Yeah,
not
and it
like
was.
it's they're dealing with what they inherited.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was like
Yeah.
in just a couple days because there was the pressure of the deadline coming in. So I think that was
Yeah.
dealt with really
Good
well.
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
But yeah, that's it. Sorry,
Um,
go on.
okay, yeah. Next game, interesting game. Everton versus Bournemouth.
Yeah, this is a crazy game.
Yeah, so this was 2-0 until how many minutes?
At
Like
the
the
87th or
87th.
something.
Until 87th minute.
Yeah, 87th.
Yeah. And then 87 minutes, 92 minutes, and 96
Seven,
minutes.
Yeah.
96th.
Yeah, three goals back to back. So
Did you guys
take the
watch the game?
lead.
I
I
saw
did
the
not watch the
highlights.
game. I wish I did. I also watched the highlights. Yeah.
Bro, I was amazed in the worst way possible. As when you're 2-0 up, and then I understand, okay, you can concede a goal in the
Yeah.
87th
Yeah.
minute. They're 2-1 up. For the last, like when you talk about game management and seeing the game through,
Yeah.
Everton have done the complete opposite of that, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should have seen, have you, like, if you look at the goals, you should see how easy it is for Bournemouth to score those two goals at
Yeah.
the end.
Yeah. It was.
Yeah.
Such, bro, and you have like veteran defenders like Michael Keane and Tarkowski in the back line, and both of them are just
Yeah.
lost. I don't know what. I'm sure, like, if we get an Everton fan, if we can find one, and they can give their take on it, but I don't know what's happening at Everton, bro, because they're looking really bad
Yeah.
right now.
But Sean, real quick,
It's not looking
who's
good.
partnering Michael Keane?
James Tarkowski, no.
His name is Tarkowski, no?
Yeah, what am I saying?
Tarakowski.
Oh,
I found it really funny in the moment. My bad, man.
I thought that's how you said his name.
My bad. I
Bro,
found it
there
really
goes,
funny in the moment, bro. You said it with such a
bro,
passion.
bro, there goes
Yeah.
my Sky Sports career, bro. Why are you outing me like this?
No, but I want
But
to talk about the guy who scored the winner
And
for Bournemouth, Sinistera, the signing from Leeds. I think
Leeds,
he's going to
he's
be
a great
pretty good
player.
for them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm sure Leeds will miss him heavily.
yeah. But
Yeah.
who
I
do
Leeds
you
are
have
doing
a
think?
well.
friend who's a I have a friend who's a Leeds fan who really liked, and Mbeumo also was a
Oh,
Leeds
damn.
player. Who really misses Mbeumo and Sinisterra.
Even Somerville, bro.
Oh, yeah,
Somerville also left
Somerville.
Leeds. Bro, but
Yeah.
Leeds are doing really well, like in the championship. I've
Yeah.
been watching a couple of their games. They've
Yeah.
been doing pretty decently.
Damn.
Yeah. I would like to see Leeds back in the Premier League,
Yeah.
given the
They were
history and
entertaining.
whatever and everything. Yeah. Also another bit of lore about Bournemouth. Kepa is their keeper.
Yeah, I did know that. I did know that. Kepa.
Kepa is the keeper, which I thought was interesting. Yeah. Next game, if nobody has anything else to say about Everton, Bournemouth, or Ipswich Town, Fulham. I don't think we have much to say about these two teams.
Delap
Um,
scored. Liam Delap
Yeah.
scored.
Liam
Delap,
Delap.
Rory Delap's
Yeah.
son.
Liam
Crazy,
Delap.
Go for goal.
crazy, crazy.
Other than
Yeah,
that,
so
nothing.
moving on. Sorry to any Ipswich
Switch
fans
and
or
Fulham
Fulham
fans.
fans. If you guys are watching, it's a big if. Then we have Leicester versus Villa. Villa wins 2-1. Um, Vardy with a yellow card. Nice. Yeah. Um,
I
I
want to
didn't
talk.
know who scored this guy. This guy's name is Buonate from
Buonanotte, he came from Wolves.
Yeah.
Wolves.
Young
Uh,
guy.
he scored the consolation goal, and then Amadou Onana
Yeah.
and Duran.
Yeah, I want to talk about
John
John
Duran.
Duran. He's been really, really good for Villa.
Yeah,
I think we spoke about him like last game also, where the game 2 games ago when he scored like
yeah,
after he was brought on. But what a player he's looking like. Like he has everything. He has a good amount of pace. His finishing has been good.
yeah,
He's putting defenders under pressure, and I really, really like him. And I think that's really great for Villa because they have like a top striker in Watkins who hasn't done all that well this year, but they have a top striker in him.
yeah.
And as a
And we know
backup,
he
they've
has
got John
potential.
Duran. Yeah,
Yeah, like he can do well.
yeah,
It might be a bad spell.
No,
yeah.
I
So
Yeah,
fully agree.
yeah,
Go
yeah.
on, go. You were saying something?
no,
I wanted to say that there were 9 yellow cards in this game.
no way, no way.
Yeah,
But I
nine
honestly,
yellow
when it
cards.
comes to yellow cards, I think sometimes it's just down to the ref. Like some refs let the game play on, some refs just yellow card for anything.
True. Yeah.
Bro, I
But
fully
all
agree with
around,
the John
also in
Duran
the other
thing.
stats, seemed like a pretty even game.
Yeah.
I didn't watch the game, or Shah, if you did, you
Bro, I
might have
watched
some
it.
insight.
I fully agree with the John Duran take. I think he came on for, I think, maybe 5 minutes after he came on, he had one chance,
Yeah,
and it was an insane header. Like,
Yeah.
he was a little far out of the box and
yeah,
he generated the power and the accuracy. But
yeah,
now I'm at the point, I was going to ask both of you all, would you all, obviously, Watkins is not been the greatest. He hasn't had the greatest start of the season, but we know the player that he's been. Would
Yeah.
you start John Duran and take Ollie Watkins out of the starting lineup until he finds his form? Is that a healthy thing to do, or would you still start Ollie Watkins and keep using John Duran as like a super sub?
Kabir, I'll let you go.
I mean, personally, I'm just looking at the fixtures. They're playing Everton next. I'd give Watkins Everton. And if he like I don't think Watkins has been bad. Like I've been watching some of the Villa game and he hasn't been
He's had
bad.
his chances.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
he's
had
had
his
his chances.
chances, but like
Yeah,
he's not end up finishing those chances, but he's got there. But I think I'd
yeah,
give him Everton, and then after that they play Wolves. So I think if he doesn't do much against Everton and Duran comes on again and he looks pretty good, I think I'd start Duran at Wolves because at like there's two edges to the sword, right? Like you don't want
yeah.
Watkins to confidence to go down, but you also don't want Duran to think that like he's doing so well and still he won't get a starting
He's
position.
never gonna
Yeah,
start.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So I would agree. I would think he's also 20 years old. So I think like bringing him on as a super sub, like giving him exposure to playing time, like maybe 30 minutes here and there. I think that would be the good way to go about it.
Mhm.
And give Ollie Watkins time to find his form in first team games. Because you can't find your form, in my opinion, you can't find your form on the bench, right?
Yeah.
Mm, yeah.
Yeah. What do you
And
think,
last thing
Shah?
to say, no, I fully agree. I do the same thing.
Yeah.
I was also gonna take this is not really mentioned a lot, but you have
Yeah.
set piece coaches. Like sometimes here and there, when you see like a set piece goal, like fuck. Like and you know
Bi-
that that's like a practice play.
Yeah.
was that one of the
The
Villa
second
goals?
goal, the
Yeah.
Amadou Onana
When
goal
the
was,
two when they make the forward runs, the pass down.
and then they played it
Yeah.
square.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
like no one
Tielemans took the
expected
free
it.
kick and
Yeah.
disguised it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And
That
they
was a good
panned to the
goal.
set piece coach after that. And I really thought,
Yeah.
like, City have done it a couple of times as well. But the
Arsenal
power of a
also.
set piece,
Arsenal is
Arsenal
big.
as well.
And I think the trendsetters in this were Brentford.
Well, yeah, they have a really good set piece coach, Brentford.
Yeah.
I forgot his name. I know through Football Manager because I signed him. That's
Oh,
the recommended signing. But no, but I think set pieces are even like corners. I was thinking about it the other day, but you used to look
Yeah.
at corners and you used to think it's a threat. But now when I look at a corner, I'm like, fuck, like I'd rather not
Yeah.
have a corner and like
Then have a
try to
corner.
create a
Yeah.
chance. Because corners
Yeah.
and like set pieces now are like really like they're so like they're defended so well that you have to like really
Yeah.
get creative to do something about them.
Do something. Yeah. So also speaking of set pieces, I think that'll be a good segue to the City game. De Bruyne had an amazing shot off a corner.
Oh, I didn't
A
see it.
shot.
He played it. Yeah, it wasn't a goal. He played it short to Grealish, who's like at the edge of the box. He played it on the ground. Grealish received it. By that time, De Bruyne had run to the edge of the box, like perfect outside the box angle.
Yeah.
And Grealish received, laid it off of De Bruyne, fucking rocket to the near post. Luckily,
Yeah.
it was saved by
Oh.
Areola. But like you can see, that was also off the training pitch, and it worked out so well because all the other players were like the City players were pulling the defense further away from the goal, so it opened up that near post.
That space.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think teams have to really get creative now with set pieces. And it's fun to watch because like when
it's really fun to watch.
I saw
Yeah,
the Villa goal and I was like, fuck, that's so smart. Like that's amazing to
yeah.
because it's really
It's
overlooked
like optimizing every
like
possible
aspect. Yeah.
aspect
Yeah.
of the game,
Yeah,
which
I
is kind of cool
agree.
to think about. Like I like we were talking about Rory Delap. That was, I guess, an example of
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, like that was
optimization.
a new set piece. Like that was just a
Yeah,
one-off
it's a whole new set
player
piece.
that
Like you can't give away, man, not giving away throw-ins.
yeah.
Like
Because there
you're
was a
making
point
emergency
where
clearance and you're like, oh fuck. Now we have a free kick,
yeah. And there was like a point
essentially.
where like for free kicks and stuff, corners you just don't expect anything. For free kicks you expect like the quality of the player to like actually like a Ward Prowse or like
Yeah,
like the set piece taker to actually do something from it. But now you actually know what the set piece coach does when you see goals like this.
yeah,
Otherwise,
yeah.
they're like, cool. But yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
So
any other
I
game?
think we can skip the Nottingham Forest Wolves game if
Yeah,
unless you guys have something to say.
not
Nottingham
particularly.
Forest is doing really well. Chris Wood is having an absolute insane start to the
Oh
season.
yeah, but
Did he
I also
score?
heard the craziest thing.
He's
I
been
heard
scoring
Nottingham
every game.
Forest rejected 50 million for Elanga.
Oh,
That's a
United
decent amount of
product.
money. He's looking sharp though. I mean, 50 mil is a lot of money. I don't
Yeah.
know why they said
50
no,
million is a
but
lot.
they've also
But I
signed
guess if
James
he's doing really well for
Ward-Prowse.
them, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know
Deadline day
that.
signing. Deadline day signing. They signed
Yeah.
Ward-Prowse and one other guy. But Ward-Prowse could be for FPL. Might be a good pick because
Yeah.
Chris Wood is gonna
Yeah.
get his head. That guy's massive.
I
Chris
mean,
Wood.
you definitely
Yeah.
need some good picks, bro. You're 14th out of 19 people.
Bro, just relax. It's 3 games into the season. Give it another 5 weeks and people are gonna forget that they're even in the league.
Yeah, another
And
5 weeks, you'll be like 400 points behind me, bro.
shut a lot of shit, bro. You wait. You wait. I'm not
Okay,
having it.
in on October second week. Oh wait, don't we have a break this week, right?
Yeah, we have
International
Yeah.
break.
international break.
So
Let's go
October third
game
week,
week 10. We'll go game week 10.
Okay, fine, fine.
Okay?
game week
Yeah.
10, we'll have an FPL
We'll
episode. Both
see
of you
where we
guys can
are.
compare teams, see where you are.
Yeah, we'll see where we are.
Yeah,
Yeah,
We'll touch upon it.
fine.
Okay,
yeah.
Cabs.
Yeah,
So yeah, that's fixed. I'm putting it in the calendar.
go ahead, go ahead.
Oh wow.
Do we want to talk about the City game?
What to say, bro? Oh, I'm
Sterling.
fucking pissed, bro. I'm pissed. This is why
Let's
my
hear
FPL is
it.
so bad.
Let's hear
No, this is why
it.
my FPL is so
Come
bad.
on.
Did you not
I've
captain Haaland?
no,
I
no, I
don't even
did, bro.
own
But the problem
Haaland.
is, well, it really pisses me off. Okay, so in my draft, which I'm doing, I'm really fucking struggling because I had Foden on.
Hmm.
This guy
Okay.
has not played more than 45 minutes in the first 3 games of the season or 4 games of the season
Yeah,
for God knows what reason. Then they signed
yeah.
that
I have a
Brazilian guy.
theory.
Okay,
Savinho.
okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
no, we can get to it after. Savinho,
Yeah,
huh?
Savinho looking sharp, has to
He's
start every
looking very
game.
sharp. Yeah.
That fucker wasn't on the bench also this game. And
He's
I'm like, where the fuck
injured.
are they?
He's
Bro,
injured.
what is this fucking timing, bro? It's like they know I'm putting them on my team, and then they decide not to play, which is absolutely ridiculous, bro.
I think there's a lesson for you to be learned here, Shah.
What?
Don't gamble on City not guarantees.
Yeah, Pep
That's the
roulette,
problem.
bro. Pep
That's what I
roulette.
Pep
hate.
roulette, yeah.
I
Yeah,
fully agree, and it's great for the team and all that. But bro, what can I do? I've gotten like fourth
Yeah.
pick in the draft. I have to pick like someone who's decent,
Someone, yeah. I
and
think
I
that's
think
tough luck.
it's just
Yeah.
it's tough.
yeah,
But regarding, I think he's not been playing because he played a solid amount of games last season and then went straight into the Euros and was playing in the Euros as well. So
Hmm.
it might be a little fatigue, probably resting
Yeah,
him so he doesn't get injured.
yeah,
And we saw him actively take precautions to like play Doku on the right,
yeah.
Grealish on the left. Doku is normally playing on the left.
Hmm.
So like I think it's an active decision not to play him.
But also, just speaking about Savino, you guys know who replaced him in the Brazil squad after he got injured? Just take a wild guess, like a Brazilian winger.
Old
Hendrick.
school or new guy? New guy or
Old
old?
school, old school.
Hulk.
No, no, not that
Hulk.
old. I mean, similar
Douglas
era.
Costa.
Huh?
Douglas Costa.
No, no, I'll give you a clue. I'll give you a clue. In a Champions League semi-final, he single-handedly knocked out a team by scoring 3 goals.
Scoring 3 goals.
Lucas Moura.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh my God.
yeah,
Oh,
Still
crazy.
playing.
yeah. 32-year-old Lucas Moura got called up for Brazil.
That's wild.
Yeah,
There's a
Yeah.
old school player, bro.
yeah,
Yeah, he's an old hat.
yeah.
Yeah.
I imagine him in full sleeves white playing for Tottenham.
Spurs, yeah. I remember his
Yeah.
PSG days, bro.
PSG.
Yeah.
Bro, there was
Yeah,
always
yeah,
that
yeah.
one clip. I don't know if you guys remember where he ran through like in all these compilations and stuff, which I
Oh,
used to
yeah,
watch
yeah,
my
yeah,
sport.
yeah.
He
Yeah.
ran through like
Yeah.
5 players and then he
Yeah.
missed, like he tried to dink the keeper. But it's always in like best skills and goals
Yeah,
or best
Yeah,
skills,
yeah, yeah,
those compilations.
yeah.
yeah.
But
Speaking of another old hat, guys, we saw Ilkay Gundogan come on
Oh yeah,
Kundo,
crazy.
in the City game. Gundo is back. And I think he
yeah,
did what I did, like he got subbed on in the 68th minute. And I was watching the game. He did what he came on to do. Like just stabilize the game,
Yeah.
relax.
yeah. I
Everybody's just
feel
feeling
like he's just
comfortable.
there for like the emotional quotient, bro. And if, they didn't really need him, but
Yeah,
I
He's
mean,
just
he's a
come to
free
win another
transfer.
few rings, bro. That's all.
another few rings,
Yeah,
and he
Yeah.
has aspirations to be a manager, right?
Oh,
He probably
really?
wants to
under Pep.
chill with Pep. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And also like he's still 100% has it. Like
Oh, yeah, yeah.
he was topping stat tables in the La Liga last season.
Yeah.
And even
Yeah,
now when you saw him, it's like
It's the same old Gundo.
effortlessly, yeah, same old Gundo, just being Gundo.
yeah. And he
Yeah.
knows the
Yeah.
system, so works.
He knows the system. He like there's a couple of new players. I'm sure it won't be a problem for him to adjust.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So we
Right.
let's
spoke
go
about
to
Chelsea.
Spurs.
Yeah, now we need to
Spurs.
speak about Newcastle versus Spurs. Quick stat here also, 8 yellow cards.
Oh, damn. But I have
But
to
I don't
say,
know,
guys,
just yeah. I think it's the
everyone
game's going
gave
soft.
everyone gave Spurs hella credit at the start of the season. They've had a draw to Leicester. They've had a loss to Newcastle. I know it's early. I know it's only the third game week. But everyone was saying, oh, Spurs are going to be insane.
This is false. This is
who
false.
is everyone?
Only
I've
one
heard
person here,
many,
only
many
one person
people.
here put him in the top four. One
No, but
person here has put him in the top
many
four.
people, even
Yes,
on the
Numan.
text, many people, even on the text who I've been talking to, are like Spurs are coming third. They're the best team after City and
I don't know
I
who
said
said
Spurs is
that.
coming third.
No, no, Dewey put Spurs
No
oh
fourth.
way.
He's put Spurs fourth, I remember.
yeah,
Right?
I think so. Yeah,
I might have, yeah, I might have.
It's still early
I
days, you
think it's
never
possible.
know.
It's still early days. It's
I know it's
possible.
still early days, but I'm
Yeah.
just saying. I said at the start of the season they were
Are
overhyped.
Spurs in
And they
the where
are.
did Spurs finish last season?
Sixth?
Yeah,
Sixth.
sixth.
So they are playing in Europe.
Yeah,
Sixth or seventh?
Okay,
and
yeah.
big old Dom has not done anything in the first three games.
Bro, he's injured. That fucker. He was on my FPL as well, bro. Yeah, after the first game, he got injured. What to say?
Yeah.
Now what to
But
say?
Timo Werner came on though, didn't do shit, but
Oh
came
yeah.
on.
He was not alone,
Yeah.
Shah. They own him.
yeah, I know. I realized in that episode only.
Yeah.
I always
Yeah.
thought he was a lone player. I don't know why.
I think it
But
was a
also guys,
loan to buy.
Obligation by yeah,
Yeah.
maybe. I don't
yeah.
know.
Also guys, this I guess makes it worse for the Spurs case. But the goal that Dan Burn scored, own goal,
Yeah.
it was pretty sad. Like it
Yeah.
was
It was a bad one. It was
definitely
a bad
avoidable.
one. Yeah,
Yeah.
very
Yeah, he skipped
avoidable one.
it.
Yeah.
Danburn definitely also gonna end up on some YouTube compilations after that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
But did you
Some
guys
player,
see? I was watching a bit of the game, and like Isaac was on the right wing, and he did like this chip shot kind of thing that hit the post, and it was just like the nastiest looking thing. Like he's quite a player, bro.
he's the baller,
Isaac
bro.
might be
Isak.
him.
Yeah, he might be him,
Dude,
Yeah.
he's a
but he
baller.
looks
That
kind of
guy
like
is.
Slender Man is the issue.
Yeah, he looks like Slenderman, but it seems like he's like he can hold himself. He's like
Yeah,
doesn't get flung about.
yeah,
Yeah.
he's pretty
He's a
tall,
player.
also, no?
Yeah, let's see how tall he is.
I think he's like 6'2".
He's 6 feet 3.6.
Oh
So
damn,
almost 6'4".
damn.
Yeah. So
But then,
I'm sure we'll I have some like affinity to Newcastle United. Like they're
Yeah,
like I don't know why. They seem like a hardy team. I like
yeah,
the way they play.
yeah, and I like
Yeah.
the squad, bro. They've got a
Yeah,
like a very
there's no
likable
assholes on
squad.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's no assholes. Everybody's a chill guy.
yeah, very likable squad.
Yeah.
Sandro Tonali's made an appearance slowly.
Yeah, Sandro Tonali has finished his
I was just
ban.
seeing.
No way! I
Yeah.
didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
he
coming
played
back.
also. He came on.
He came on at like the 68th minute, I think.
Damn, that's
Yeah.
great for them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So good news for them.
Good
But
news.
come, boys, let's do it now.
It's
Yeah.
time.
It's time.
So I'll let you guys go first because I kind of predicted this shit.
Yeah. Cabs, we let you go first because I spoke to Dhruvi when the game was going on briefly. Because I really needed to just
Yeah.
talk to someone, bro. So, Cabs, Cabs, you can start us off, bro.
Like, where do I begin, bro? Like, Casemiro, I've said it before, he's a terrorist. I said it at the start of the season, we should have sold him. But having said that, like the first half, I didn't think the rest of the United team was so bad. I thought Delict was pretty good. Mazawi was decent, but Delict in
Yeah.
his first start had some good moments. But
Delict was pretty good. Yeah.
and Kobe was also really good in the first half. I think he kind of lost his way a bit in the second half, but he was
Yeah.
really good in the first half. But what I say about this United team, bro, like Arnie Slot's interview after, he explained how to beat United in 2 minutes, and this same 2 minutes on how you could beat United is valid for the last 2 years. Like anyone and everyone have used the same system to beat them. I thought we were much more better. I mean, much better in the second half when Collier came on for Casemiro. I thought Collier was decent his first start in a Prem game. First like appearance in a Prem game, he was decent. I thought we created some decent chances. Xerxes, as Shah, you said it
He
before,
should have scored.
I'm unconvinced. Rashford created two pretty like convincing chances for him, and he should
Yeah.
have done better. But what did I say, bro? Like I was so excited for the Premier League season to start, and every weekend I end up fucking depressed because of this shit football club.
Dhruvi?
Um, I just want to say I had my expectations weren't as high as both of you.
Yeah.
So like I'm not that disappointed. Like I kind of saw this shit coming.
Yeah, but I don't know, bro. I don't think the scoreline also says the full story, but like either way, like Liverpool could have had like two more goals easily.
Yeah.
But also, like, I'm a big believer in XG, and we were like zero point 0.2 XG away from them. So I don't
Yeah.
know. And like Liverpool had three shots on
No,
target, scored
Xerxes should
three
have
goals.
scored.
Yeah.
Xerxes should have scored.
Especially the header, I think like the header was
Yeah.
like point blank. Like it was,
Yeah. And the goal should not have like that pass, the misplaced pass was really bad from Casemiro.
yeah.
So that goal could have very easily been avoided.
No, I think the
But that's
first two
also
were
credit
very
to
avoidable.
Liverpool. Yeah, that's
Huh?
also credit to Liverpool
Yeah.
because I guess Arne Slot has retained some elements of Klopp,
Yeah.
or in the sense you press when you lose the ball. They were
Yeah.
on it.
Yeah. I thought
So they
Gravenberch
got
had
it
an
back ASAP.
insane game. I thought he was really,
Yeah,
really good.
yeah. So yeah, nothing really to say about United. Same old, same old. One thing I will say though is I feel bad for Casemiro. Um,
You're the only United fan I've heard say that, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, like, yeah, he's done bad, but like he was never a great passer
Yeah.
ever
I
in
think
his
he's been
career.
set up for failure.
Yeah, he's been set up for
Yeah.
failure. Like he's supposed to be the guy who wins the ball back and makes a simple pass, not find a complicated through ball.
Yeah. But I
But
also
Like
then,
think,
he was all his career, whenever he was in glory, he had motherfucking Modric and
and
Cruz
Cruz.
next to
Yeah.
him. All he
did you
needed to
guys
do is
watch the
get the ball and
Ferdinand?
pass
Are
the
you
ball.
guys,
Yeah.
did you listen to the Rio Ferdinand
Yeah.
clip?
Yeah. But
Was
also,
he saying this?
yeah, he was
Yeah,
saying
exact
that.
same
But
thing.
Yeah.
also, like, I don't think in both the situations he was asked to play that tough a through ball.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
trying to be a hero himself and find, although like there were two people there on, especially for the first goal, but like any man with eyes could see. I mean, like I don't know how it is looking from the pitch, but from like my view on the TV, any man with eyes could see that there was two Liverpool players there and there was two United players there. And the two Liverpool players were right in the line of any possible pass to the two United players. So like I don't know, like I kind of feel like Casemiro's lost his head a bit. Like like even the simple passes, like I remember at the end of the first half, a throw-in gets thrown to him. He's under no pressure. He tries to control it and he passes it out under no pressure from no one. And like I
Yeah,
absolutely lost my head at that point. Like, but I don't know, even
yeah,
like the goal where he was like like he got tackled and lost possession. Like there's a pass there, but he's choosing
yeah,
to do the tougher pass,
yeah.
you know?
Yeah, I agree. It's not all, it's definitely a combination of his faults and the system's faults.
Yeah.
But like it's always sad to see like a veteran player getting so much flack. Whether it's deserved or not, it's all it's just sad.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like I this is the problem I have with the United fan base. It's like it should be like you should think twice before making comments about a player like Casemiro. Everyone should. Like, yeah, he's fucking up for sure, but like it's kind of like sensationalized. Everything is sensationalized with this club.
Bro, but like to take the other side of the argument, like we know Casemiro has been like shit the last year. Like a stat I want to bring up is in 2024 in the Premier League, no player has directly contributed to the other team's goals more than Casemiro. That's an actual stat. Like errors leading to goals in 2024 in the Premier League, Casemiro is the
Yeah.
highest in the Prem.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess we just have to echo what Krish mentioned Jamie Carragher say last year.
Yeah, you should leave football before the football leaves you.
Yeah.
Really agree.
Yeah. So apparently, he was on sale the entire summer.
Summer. Yeah.
And a telltale sign for when a player is on sale is that they are never
No.
in any of the media.
Yeah, preseason
And
media.
Casemiro wasn't. I think this was an Athletic
Yeah, I saw
piece
that.
this morning.
Yeah.
And nobody wanted him, and even Saudi was not interested. And I think that's a function of United's previous business
Yeah.
because we signed him. Okay, yeah, whatever. We can sign him we can sell him for a loss. The
Yeah.
amount we paid for him was quite extravagant. We can sell
Yeah.
him for below that. Okay, cool. But his wages are fucking insane.
Yeah.
So like
250K.
obviously, yeah, he's gonna have to take a wage cut wherever he goes, and if he's not willing to do that, it's gonna be really hard to offload him.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I mean, the
Yeah.
Yeah.
Saudi window is still open, so hopefully they can't take him. But like honestly, even after
So
all the
one sec, just a
criticism I've
technical
given him,
question. A
yeah,
technical question here. If the Saudi window is open, I don't know the answer.
yeah,
If the Saudi window is open but the Premier League window is closed, can a sale still be made?
yeah, you can still sell, but you can't buy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, hopefully something happens there.
No,
And I wish
but
him the best.
having
Likable guy,
no, but
nothing wrong
having
with
said
him.
that, I think we should like
Yeah.
I think we keep him till January. Because
Yeah.
I see the way we're playing, and I see like sure we've signed Agate, but apart from that, like I think Casemiro is still good enough to play against maybe lesser Premier League teams and like cups and Europa League and all of that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't necessarily think he has to leave
Yeah.
right now. I think he has to leave this year. But right now, if he would leave, I think we're a little short in
His
midfield.
contract is up at the end of the year anyways, right?
Oh,
Hmm.
really?
Or does he have another year?
I thought he had
I think
another.
he's done. I
I
don't
think
know.
he's done. It was a 3-year contract,
Oh,
I
okay.
think.
Okay.
4
Yeah.
4, because this is his third year, right?
Oh, fourth year, 4-year contract. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Um,
But also another tactical point I wanted to talk about is these past three games and the Community Shield also, we've seen, and towards the end of last season a little bit, we haven't seen Rashford running at players. We've seen Rashford come in
Yeah.
deep, and then I don't know what the tactical like trying what they're trying to do is, but like he's deep and like Garnacho is flying.
Yeah.
I don't think that's the best use of Rashford. I think his best use is running at a player, trying to
Yeah.
dribble. maybe make a short pass, link up,
Yeah. I actually
finish
haven't seen Rashford run at a player in like ages.
in ages, and
Yeah.
that's what used to excite us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I I have a lot of
I don't agree
aspects
with
of
that
the.
tactical approach,
I
if that
don't
is
think
a
it's
tactical
tactical.
approach.
I have a
Yeah.
couple different things that I've
I don't
been
know if it's tactical either.
looking at.
Yeah.
So one, these games always hurts more because of how excited you are for the rivalry games, and I'm still
Yeah.
gonna be excited for the next United Liverpool
Yeah.
game, which fucking sucks.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that's the situation. I fully agree with the whole Casemiro thing. I think we started the game off really well,
Yeah.
and it just sucks that two errors like that just completely, like, you're going into the
Destroy
second
the
half,
game. Yeah.
Yeah.
the game's
Yeah.
gone.
And also, there's the senior most player on the team being taken off at halftime. It's not a
He
good
had to be
ref.
taken
Yeah.
off. He had to be
He
taken
had to
off,
be
though.
taken off, but the fact that he had to be taken off, like
It
imagine
is
going in and
demotivating
sitting in, yeah, like
in the
imagine
dressing
this guy,
room.
okay, like he's probably like teaching some young people in the dressing room at training sessions. He's like probably like quasi coaching them. And then he's being taken off at halftime.
Yeah.
It's terrible. Like he had to be taken
It
off, don't
sucks.
get me
Yeah, it
wrong.
sucks.
But yeah, it sucks.
But I fully agree with what Cabs also said. Like, keeping him for the smaller, because like in such a high tempo game, it's clearly evident with the mistakes that we saw that
Yeah.
Casemiro can't.
He
And he's
can't.
being,
He
even if
can't.
he's being
Yeah.
asked to do a role like with the passing and stuff, like, he's not a ball carrier.
Yeah.
And that's how
He's not.
the second goal was
Yeah.
caused in. That's where Ugarte comes in and really kind of fixes those
Yeah.
mistakes.
Yeah.
But you can't overplay Ugarte and you don't want him to get injured, so you keep
Yeah.
Casemiro perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One problem I really had was Ten Hag's. I don't think we started the game off really well, and I don't think the first half was on him at all because you can't expect those mistakes. But
Yeah.
I think his substitutions really like were a real factor as to what the problem has been with him. Because Rashford has been absolute dog shit like
Yeah.
he's played two passes, but for 350K a week,
Yeah.
like when he stopped running at players. There were so many times where he had space,
Yeah.
but he decided
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
Not Which is not what you see and not what you want to see from a winger, let alone a
Yeah.
winger like him.
Agreed.
So that's a big problem. And my problem is if Garnacho is there, why is he getting Garnacho off and leaving Rashford on and getting like
Amada.
Diallo and
Yeah.
Garnacho to be starting
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
compared to Rashford has to see the bench and he has to start the games at the bench. You can't like if you're taking Casemiro off, such a senior player
Yeah.
because of such a
Yeah.
shit performance, then do the exact same thing with Rashford
Yeah.
because just because he doesn't make mistakes, it doesn't mean
Yeah.
he's playing well.
Yeah.
And
I'm quite frankly done with Rashford. Like,
I don't see him finding his form if he's just going to keep playing like this because
Yeah.
what kind
like,
of message
and
does
he's
it
not a kid
send?
anymore, bro. He's fucking 26, 20, like 27,
Exactly.
right?
26.
Exactly.
26. He's not a kid.
Exactly. You gotta, and Garnacho's best position is off the left side. Diallo's position is
Yeah.
off the right side. You play the both of them, and then if you want, like,
Yeah.
if it's not working, then
We
take
should
one of
have
them
put
off.
this fucker up for sale.
Marcus.
I
Got an
guess
easy
so.
80 million.
No, I don't
I don't
Fuck
know.
it.
actually
At this
mean that.
point,
I really like him. I really like
I'm not
him.
ready to give up on Marcus, but I think
Yeah.
the decision to not start Diallo and Garnacho was a mistake on Ten Hag's part.
and
Like,
Yeah.
I
forget not
kind of get
starting.
it. I kind of get it because Rashford like, he has scored many, many goals in Big Six games. But,
Yeah.
like,
Keeping him on is a bigger
yeah.
mistake, I
Yeah.
feel.
Agreed.
You know?
Agreed.
And
Yeah.
fuck it, put Anthony on at this point, bro. Like, at least he runs. He's able to
You
press.
lost me there, Chief.
Yeah, you lost me
No,
also there.
I fully like if you're gonna
But
take someone off, take
I
Rashford
get what you're
off.
saying. I get what
Take
you're
him
saying.
off.
Yeah.
Like if you're not gonna start
Yeah.
Garnacho and Diallo for whatever reason, put someone else on because he's not working.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Xerxes, I said it on the group, but I don't see. I think we really overpaid for him. I think he's a good backup striker. I think he's
Yeah.
like a 10 goals a season type of striker. That's what I believe. I don't
Yeah,
know if
I
it's
think I think he was signed to be a backup to Rasmus, honestly. I don't see him being the starting striker for United. But like just moving forward, like after the international break, I hear Luke Shaw is back. I hear that I'm unsure because Luke Shaw he
Yeah.
can get injured like while
Even if he's
eating.
back, he'll be back for 3 games and then fucking go back to the
Yeah, no, he
fucking
can get
hospital
injured
again.
while like eating, while having a
Yeah.
shower and all. It's not a big deal.
Which also, let's remember, Motherfucker had his calf snapped in half.
Yeah,
That
both.
was a tough one. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's
So I
PSV,
guess
no?
it's, I guess like,
Yeah,
yeah, like if you're evaluating a player, this shit should be taken into account. Like,
It
obviously he's
is
gonna be
tough.
injury prone, and
I have a soft spot for him, bro.
yeah,
I really like him. That's what the problem is. I love him,
yeah,
but why the fuck for like 7 seasons, 6 seasons have we not brought in a
A
tiger
left
left
back.
back?
yeah. I mean,
It
I
is
think the
tough.
answer to that question is because every season there's a seemingly more pertinent position that needs,
Issue.
yeah,
Yeah,
that needs
yeah.
filling.
Looking
I
at,
thought we'd
yep,
sign one after
definitely.
last season, to be very frank,
Yeah.
but
Same.
I guess.
We should have
Yeah.
signed the
Talking
guy
about
who went to
injuries,
Brighton, bro. Ferdi Kadiglu, whatever his name is, the Turkish guy who went to Brighton.
mm, yeah,
Yeah.
we have a good one coming out, Harry Amas,
Yeah.
youth system. So hopefully we'll see
Yeah.
more of him.
I hope he does well. Yeah.
Talking about injuries, though, I've said this from the beginning, and I'm gonna stick by it. I think Chelsea have done an absolute number on us by selling Mason Mount to us for the amount that they sold him for. We have spent so much for a position that we never needed in the first place. And the fucker for like 65 million has played less than a season. And
Yeah.
I don't, why have we signed him? He's not, he's not adding anything. He
Yeah.
adds to the press, amazing. I'll get one other headless chicken who can run for 65 million, bro. Like,
Yeah.
what is he doing? He's just constantly getting injured. And I, it's terrible business from us, I think,
Yeah.
because he's a great player on his day. And that Chelsea season that he had in the chat when they won the Champions League and stuff was amazing.
Was great.
But
Yeah.
he's been injured for since. He got injured again after playing like three
Yeah.
games.
Yeah.
And I'm sure it's frustrating for him and it's not in his control. But as a club, like if you're talking about business, that's bad business. And
Yeah.
what are we going to do now? We're stuck with him.
Yeah.
So I don't know. A lot of issues. Like there are positive signs, and I was really excited
I
for the
just want to
season.
say, motherfuckers, I told you so.
It's
For
early,
what?
Duva. It's early. It's early.
It's very early, but I still don't have any faith, bro.
I feel
Bro, I think we'll.
once Rasmus
If
and
it keeps
Shaw
going like
come back.
this, if it keeps going like this for another 6 weeks, the media is gonna lose their shit and they're not gonna have a choice but to sack Ten Hag.
Dude, he's already under. Like, dude, if he loses another three games,
We
and
have
if he
a
Yeah,
loses like even one or two games against smaller clubs,
yeah,
he's
it's over for him.
immediately under pressure.
Yeah.
we
And
have
then
a
who?
decent run of
Ludwig
games coming
Littleroy,
though.
sure.
They're playing
Yeah,
Southampton next week,
Yeah,
and
we've got
yeah.
Southampton, we've got 20 in the
Tell
Europa.
me honestly, are you carefree about Southampton?
no,
I'm not carefree.
no, that's what I'm saying. Like, it
Like,
there are.
Manchester United should be carefree while playing Southampton.
bro,
I agree. I
honestly,
fully agree.
if Luke Shaw and Rasmus start, I'm
It's
carefree.
not about ifs and shit.
They're
Are
not.
you
They're not gonna
carefree?
start. They're not gonna start.
Bro.
That's the problem. And I fully agree with what you're saying.
I'm like
Yeah.
worried. Oh fuck, what's gonna happen? I don't know what's gonna
Yeah.
happen.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
But we should be winning that game, and I hope we do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, I was gonna say one more
And
thing.
we should be
Completely forgot.
decisively winning it. It shouldn't be
Yeah.
a scrap
I want
win.
to see a 3-goal win, like with no BS, bro. Like, I don't want to
Yeah.
see this like, oh, like a 1-0, like 89th minute 1-0. Like,
Yeah, none of that shit
Yeah.
with like
yeah.
6 shots conceded.
Yeah.
Guys, I have
Yeah.
another thing to say, which is gonna be very. It could be taken as like a hot take or whatever, but I can't be asked. Okay. So
Okay.
the season before De Gea left, I'm so happy he's playing right now, by the way.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I
Love David
The
De
season,
Gea.
yeah, the season before he left, he made some howler, like really
yeah.
bad mistakes. And it
Yeah.
really pissed me off.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck this guy. Like, I'm really
Yeah.
pissed, but I always love the guy.
Yeah.
We've gone and signed Andre Onana as a ball playing goalkeeper, really
Yeah.
good, made the Champions League final. Okay,
Yeah.
fine. I always said that we overpaid for him.
Yeah.
And I don't know why we overpaid so much for him. Now, I don't think he's a world class. He wasn't at fault for any of the goals.
Yeah.
I know he's made mistakes in the past. His positioning, his technique is very unorthodox, whatever. he's. I just realized it the other day, and I saw it on Twitter or something that he's not at fault for any of the goals,
Yeah.
but he's not a world-class shot stopper. And
Yeah.
a world-class goalie, even though like you have like the mistake may not be your fault,
Yeah.
but every now and then you can make like a world-class
Yeah.
save. David De Gea has done that
Yeah.
consistently for us, even though the
Yeah.
mistakes he made were
Certain
terrible.
years, like he
He
literally
saved
saved
We'd
us.
be
us.
relegated if it wasn't for
Yeah.
him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's a
Yeah.
world-class keeper. We've gotten rid of him after he was goalkeeper of the season. Even though he's made those
Yeah.
mistakes, I understand the mistakes
Yeah.
are really bad. If you
Yeah.
want to replace him, fine. But you don't replace him with someone who's, first of all, he can't play with his feet, Onana, because he's made some really bad mistakes. And we're paying so much for him, and he's not even a world-class shot stopper.
Mm-hmm.
And there's gonna be a point where he makes a couple mistakes, and you're like, why the fuck did we pay that much? And then what? I don't like Onana. I know a lot of United fans. Like, I don't hate him,
Yeah.
but I also don't. I'm not the biggest fan of
Yeah.
Onana.
But also, De
And
Gea's had two pretty good games at Fiorentina. I've been watching some
Yeah.
highlights.
But guys, I saw something really funny on Twitter, okay? So down here they had a ball, it was a back pass. Okay. He had the ball and he shot it long, okay, like trying to find the winger. And it's
crazy.
not gone
I saw
anywhere
that.
close to the winger and it's gone straight out. And the caption was never changed, David, we love you.
I mean,
The
we're getting the same thing with Onana, anyways.
No,
That
Yeah.
I
guy, he
don't
kicks the
think
ball
it's
and he
been
puts his
that
hands in the air
I
like this. Sorry,
bad.
guys.
I don't
Fucking
think it's
shoot.
been that bad, sure.
Dude, I'm not a
I don't
fan of
think it's
Onana,
that
bro.
bad. I think you're
Yeah.
angry,
I'm
Shah.
Sure, every time
I
Daya used to
think
get
you're
the ball to his
angry.
feet, I
Yeah.
used to be like, fuck, 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 what is gonna happen here?
no, I agree.
Yeah.
Onana's a better ball playing goalkeeper.
I
But
think you're pissed off, Shah, which you should be,
Yeah.
but he's
no,
not
like
that
at the end
bad.
of the day, I've always said this. Okay, you can't play with your feet, get it out, fine. At least do your job, and your job as a goalkeeper is to keep the ball out of the net every now and then.
Yeah.
Fucking do that, bro. Like, I know it's easier said than done, but you're a world-class keeper. Fucking do that, bro. Champions League final doesn't warrant you being paid fucking $45 million pounds worth,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah,
That's my
yeah,
point.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm really irritated, bro.
Fuming.
Yeah, I'm
yeah,
fuming.
fuming.
But
So
But
on that angry note, guys, should we wrap it up?
yeah. But I
okay.
That
doubt
was a great round, Shah.
will we be
So I'm
back
really
next week
angry.
for the international break or not? We
We
will.
can do like a fun episode. If we get one more, we can do one of those games, bro.
Oh yeah, some games we could do.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Those quizzes.
Yeah.
I will try to get someone else on.
Yes. Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Much needed international break for United and United fans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But all the motherfuckers are going for break. It's not even like they're chilling and recovering.
Hopefully none of
What
them
to
come
do?
back
What
injured
to
again.
say? What to say?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nothing to do, nothing to say.
Yeah.
Manchester United.
same old.
Same old, same
All
old.
right, guys. Thank you for tuning in to this episode of Offside Opinions. Apart from the United rant, I hope you enjoyed our coverage of
I'm sure
the
that's
Premier
what they
League.
enjoyed the most, bro. The
Yeah.
United
And
rant is what they enjoyed.
also, I think we did a really good job, guys, on the going game by game.
Yeah, we were pretty
Like
good.
some structure.
Very, very systematic, very structured. I think we should continue like this. If you
Yeah, but
like us,
hella
please let
games
us
we just
know.
said like
Yeah,
Two games we said, Ipswich and Wolves.
I'll be honest, from the first game, I was just waiting to talk about the United game, bro. I was waiting to let it out. I
Actually
was
But
I
guys,
really
was
it's not
angry.
supposed to be a United podcast.
I
That's the
was
point of this.
least wanting to talk about like I would have so done the if this was an alone pod, I would have done the full week and not spoken about United.
Yeah.
Guys, if we
But guys,
recorded on Sunday,
this is not supposed to be a United podcast. Let's keep that in mind.
Yeah, we
bro,
got the
bro, but
Premier League.
fuck that, bro. Bro, but if we recorded on Sunday, you would have seen me break something,
Oh
bro.
yeah, if we recorded on Sunday,
I
like
was, I was so
our
angry,
channel would have
bro.
got banned because of the obscenities that would have come out of my mouth.
Yeah. But
Okay, guys, I'm gonna take a page from Jeremy Clarkson. And on that bombshell, it's time to end.
Okay. Thank you
all
guys.
right. Thanks, guys.